This girl was so terrified of pain that when she started playing the game, she not only chose the tank class with the highest defense stats, but dumped every single attribute point into defense. With 0 points in agility, she moved slower than a snail. It took her 10 whole minutes just to leave the starter village. When she finally encountered her first monster, all she could do was stand there and take hits. Luckily, Maple's defense was so ridiculously high that after getting pounded for an hour straight, she not only unlocked a new skill called absolute defense that doubled her defense stats, but the monster literally died of exhaustion. Maple leveled up to level 2 and, naturally, dumped all her new points into defense again. As she wandered along, Maple ran into a queen bee whose poison attacks could bypass defense. She immediately turned to run, but since she'd put everything into defense, there was no way she could outrun a flying bee. Just then, Maple suddenly unlocked another skill, basic poison resistance. Turns out taking continuous damage grants resistance. So Maple stopped running, flopped on the ground playing dead, and grinded her basic poison resistance all the way to max level. When the moment was right, she spun around and one-shot the poor queen bee. Maple instantly jumped to level 8 and scored a rare drop, the queen bee ring that auto-regenerated health. She also unlocked a new skill called Underdog that, combined with absolute defense, quadrupled her defense stats. Now with even more insane defense, Maple just lay down and took a nap. Various monsters emerged from the bushes around her. After sleeping in a bug nest for 3 hours without losing a single HP, she learned yet another skill. Whipping out her tiny dagger and flailing wildly, Maple hit level 11. Obviously, all points went into defense. Teleporting back to town, Maple noticed other players decked out in fancy gear while she was still in starter equipment. Spotting another tank player walking by, she rushed over for advice. Turns out the guy's gear was all custom-made. He introduced her to a player who specialized in crafting, but the cheapest equipment there cost 5 million gold. Looking at her measly 200 gold, Maple decided to try her luck at the Poison Dragon dungeon. Before she left, the guy gave her some health potions. With her insane defense and poison resistance, Maple wielded her little wooden shield and literally slapped various monsters to death. Finally reaching the boss room, she pushed open the doors and walked in. Before her stood a 3-headed poison dragon. The dragon unleashed void breath, instantly melting Maple's equipment. While her defense was high enough to survive, the poison damage kept chipping away at her health bar. Maple had no choice but to chug the health potions the guy had given her. The dragon kept spraying, Maple kept chugging. After several rounds, her poison resistance upgraded to advanced. Her health bar continued its dance. Just as Maple downed her last potion, advanced poison resistance evolved into poison immunity. Now the dragon boss's attacks were completely useless. But Maple didn't have any attack skills either, and her only dagger had been melted. She tried punching the monster, then karate chopping, nothing worked. Finally, staring at the dragon's mouth full of fangs, Maple bared her own teeth and took a bite. Wherever the boss ran, she chased and chomped. While gnawing away, she even commented that it tasted pretty good. In the end, she literally ate the boss to death. Not only did she learn the boss's skills, but she scored a set of epic gear. After equipping everything, Maple's defense reached a terrifying 864.